welcome to ECCB Connects, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank designed to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. On this episode, we explore how to balance immediate needs with future goals through short-term and long-term financial planning. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Megan, thank you for joining us on ECCB Connects.
Thank you so much for having me, Shanna. I'm glad to be here.
Great. Short-term and long-term financial planning. Why is this an important concept for us to be concerned about as head of households and even small business owners?
Well, Shanna, I'll start off with saying to you what my mom said to me and what I have said to my sons. The 5 Ps. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And in everything we do, we really need, if we want to perform well, we have to properly prepare. And so if we want to be successful with our financial outlook on life, we really do need to have a good financial plan. A financial plan is simply a comprehensive picture of our current finances, our financial goals, and the strategies we have put in place for achieving our goals. And so within your financial plan, you want to have details about your cash flow, the money that's coming in, the money that's going out, your savings, your debt, any investments that you have or plan to have, insurance, and other types of financial life elements that you need to put into place. And you specifically asked about short and long-term financial planning. They are both very important. I really don't think a proper financial plan would be complete unless you have both sides of the coin, as you indicated earlier. And so we should have short-term goals, which are really those goals that are concerned with your immediate challenges, your immediate concerns, and perhaps the ones that extend out to, I would say, maybe a year or maximum 2. And then you have the longer term goals. Those are the ones that you may not really achieve for another 5 or 10 years. And it's important that regardless of whether it's short or long term, that these goals are what we call SMART. They must be SMART goals. And SMART, S-M-A-R-T, is an acronym. And it really stands for goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic or relevant, and timely. Each goal should ensure that each goal is SMART, so that we're not just speaking words, we're actually putting things in place to ensure that we can actually accomplish these goals.
Now, Megan, satisfying immediate wants, like let's say buying a ticket to attend a show while putting off important monthly obligations like a mortgage or utility bill payment, are things that people juggle without much consideration. What implications can these spending habits have on one's financial future?
A lot of the reasons behind this type of behavior is because of our habits. And one of the habits I try to encourage my clients to do is to set a budget and try to stick to it and make it a habit. Because if we get into the habit of putting aside money for your mortgage because you know it's going to happen, putting aside money for your utility bills because you are burning electricity, you are using water. But if you upfront put that money aside and know that whenever the time comes for the bill to be paid, you have that money, then if we do that and do it repeatedly so that it becomes a habit, we then won't be dipping into the money, our spending money. And I always support, you have to enjoy yourself. So you're going to put some money aside for enjoyment, but you're not going to be dipping into the other areas. So it comes back to building the strong habits, strong financial habits now, getting a budget, creating a budget and sticking to the budget, ensuring that you don't miss your deadlines for your loans, for your bills, because in doing that, you're building up a history that is not favorable for you. Because at some point in our lives, we're going to need some kind of debt. I know people like to say debt is bad. I don't say that. I say it's how you manage your debt that's important. So get into the habit of creating a budget and sticking to it.
Great. So take stock of your financial behavior.
I would say take stock of your financial behavior even before you are in a crunch. Because if you're going to wait until that time, you haven't yet built up the financial muscle that you need to be able to say, no, I'm putting aside this money.
Excellent. So, Megan, as we try to find a balance between short and long-term planning, what tips can you share with our audience to put them on the right path to becoming financially secure?
So, the 5 money musts, the first must is set your financial goals. And we spoke about that earlier. You have to set goals. It's not enough just to make money and spend money. It's important to set goals and work towards them. And it's such a great feeling when you save for, let's say, buying a house, or it doesn't even have to be such a big ticket item. Maybe save for a nice trip that you want, and you're actually able to achieve whatever the goal is. Set your financial goals. And as I said as well, they differ. Each person is different, but set your goals. Then the other money must, you must budget. If you are not careful, there's so many things vying for your money, whether it's to buy that ticket we spoke about, whether it's the bills, whether it's to save, whatever it is. Each dollar needs to have a home, but you start off with a budget and determine, based on what the amount of money that you have coming in and your needs, you then budget and determine how you're going to spend your money. And again, do not budget in your head. You need to put it down where you see it in front of you. And then a budget is not a one-time thing. You budget, but you're going to be checking back what you've budgeted with what you've spent and then tweaking it. The third money must, manage your debt. And this is something I have to emphasize. Managing your debt, it's not an easy thing. I am not one who would say do not have debt, because there's something, sometimes you just need that help at this point in time to get you to wherever you need to go. But the beauty of debt is managing it, because with debt comes interest, and the interest is compound interest. And the more you don't pay is the more the interest piles up, and you can get yourself in a whirlwind of debt that just makes it more difficult for you. And if you don't manage your debt, especially your credit card debt, you could get into big trouble. But if you do manage it, oh my goodness, it can be something that helps you to achieve your goals. The next money must is save and invest. And I put those two together because both of them, the focus is on preserving what money you have and seeing how you can grow your money. So save and invest your money. And then the last 5 of the 5 money musts that I like is enjoy your money. I find too many times we speak about you shall not, you shall not, you shall not, and then it becomes such a burden that sometimes you want to rebel and just forget about all your money woes and just do something crazy. But if you put aside some money to enjoy yourself, and I do believe money should be enjoyed within a particular framework, enjoy your money. You've worked hard. You need to enjoy your money, but everything must be within a balance. So those are the 5 money musts that I think if we all take the time to focus on them, that we will be in a much better place. We'll be more financially secure, and we will be able to achieve the financial success that we all aim to get.
Megan, thank you so much for sharing these important tips to help us all to manage our financial behavior.
Thank you, Shauna. It's been my pleasure.
We now present Did You Know? Did you know that the ECCB is one of 4 multi-country central banks in the world? The others are the Bank of Central African States, Central Bank Curaçao and Saint Martin, and the European Central Bank.
We've come to the end of another episode of ECCB Connects. We hope that the information shared in this program will help you to master short-term and long-term planning to meet your financial goals. Thank you for watching. Do connect with us again next week for another program where we'll share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you.